They represent a story. The introduction to this story is given. We will continue the story with the help of these pictures. There was a boy. His name was Chotu. He reached Ahmedabad. He had a small bag with him. Nobody knew where he came from, nor did anyone know where he would stay. What would he eat? All our needs are fulfilled by our parents. Who will help this boy? What will happen to him? Let us find answers to these questions with the help of the pictures. Chotu was finding a place to stay, but suddenly it rained. He took shelter in a big pipe. Children, do you know what protects us from cold, heat, rains, storms, etc.? Come, let's meet him. When the weather is stormy and there is too much rain, your mother cautions you while you are playing outside and tells you, "Son, come inside the house." From this, are you able to understand why your mother called you back inside the house? This is because our house protects us from rain and storm. Not only rain, sometimes even in severe cold weather, you must have been advised not to go outside the house. The reason for this is the house protects us from cold. It also protects us from hot weather. House or home is a residence, shelter, or abode of humankind. Thus a house, whether small or big, a hut or a villa, is extremely useful to human beings. For Chotu, the pipe is his home. Chotu takes rest and lives in the pipe. He protects himself from cold, hot, or rain by standing inside the pipe. Outside the pipe, there is his kitchen, where he keeps water, cooks food, dries his clothes. Chotu spends most of his time outside of the pipe. One day, another boy, Monu, came there after some time. Chotu invites him to stay in the pipe because if they live together, they both will be helpful to each other. If one out of both would go to earn money, the other would prepare food at home. Thus, with the help of each other, they could fulfill their basic needs. Thus, the pipe became a home to both Chotu and Monu. Because the pipe protects them from cold, hot, rain, cyclone, etc. They can take rest there. They live their lives with warmth and love for each other. There are two types of houses. One, Pakka house, and two, Kacha house. Now you must be wondering, what are Pakka houses? Pakka houses have walls made from stones, bricks, sand and cement. The roof is made up of roof tiles called nalia, metal sheets or cement, and the floor is made of cement, stones or tiles. Let us now learn about Kacha houses. These houses have walls and roofs made of bamboo sticks, grass, cloth, metal sheets, roof tiles called nalia, and soil. Their floor is made of clay and cow dung. Apart from these, we also see houses in multi-storied buildings all around us. And Multi-story buildings have more than one family staying in them. All these families are from different religions, castes, and class, and still they are seen living together in unity. Due to the constant rise in population in cities, multi-story buildings have increased, where many people stay together happily. These are types of houses. Moreover, there is diversity also seen in the houses, such as there are different parts of a house. Many small houses have only one room, while some houses have one room, kitchen, and bathroom. Some houses have a kitchen, a drawing room, a bedroom, and bathroom. There are many rooms in big houses, bungalows, such as kitchen, storeroom, living room, bedroom, a garden, and same rooms are on the upper floor as well. In such houses, all family members spend most of their time in the living room. Nobody goes in the storeroom except mother, and if they go for a very short span of time. Moreover, children spend most of their time in their living room and in the garden outside of the house. Friends, a house becomes a home only when all family members live together with warmth and affection for each other and begin to participate in the happiness and misery. So children, now you know what is the difference between a house and a home. Now tell me, apart from your family members, who else lives with you in your home? Think. Well, when you are watching TV in the living room, suddenly you can see a sparrow fly. Sometimes you see a lizard crawling on the wall. And when mummy goes to the other room from the kitchen, the cat comes and drinks milk quietly. And when we sit in the garden, suddenly a mosquito bites us. All these animals live in our home with us. So our home is not just ours, but also theirs, right? Come then, to understand this, let us listen to a poem. Home sweet home. You always tell me, mother, the house belongs only to us. But how do I believe that, mother, when I know it belongs to many more? Look, mother, how these mice are all playing catch together. And look how these mosquitoes fly. Anyhow, peaceful lies the happy spider. And look, mother, at the lazy lizard. How slowly it crawls to and fro. And look at so many black ants, all marching in a row. And look how silent the courtyard. The birds are pecking about, just like when my sister and I sometimes fight, quarrel and shout. That is why I say, dear mother, don't think this house is only ours. It's dear to us and all who live here, and have been living for many years. बच्चा कोई भारत ज्ञान विज्ञान समिति. Do you know rats have poor eyesight but have excellent sense of smell, touch and taste? Friends, today we learned something about home. Now tell me, what kind of home do you like? Dirty and haphazard or clean and tidy? Everyone likes a clean and tidy home. For cleaning the home, we use the broom and the mop. Our mommy and sister work hard to keep our house clean. Moreover, after cleaning, they throw the garbage in the dustbin. If you throw the garbage here and there, be maintained. Children, we decorate our houses during different festivals. For Diwali and other festivals, we decorate our house and courtyard with decoration. But do you know, for decorating the house and courtyard, what are the things that we use? During festivals, we clean our houses with mops and cleaners, and also paint the house with distempers. We also decorate the house with chandeliers and wall pieces, photo frames and flower pots. Torans made from flowers, leaves, plastic and glass beads. Threaded designs are also hung on doors to welcome people and make the house look more attractive. However, during festive times, we also make colorful rangolis on floors with colors and flowers at the entrance of the house. Festivals, celebration. In cities, all religious festivals are celebrated. The Hindus come together and celebrate Uttarayan, Holi, Janmashtami, Ganesh Chaturthi, Navratri, Dussehra, Diwali, etc. The Muslims celebrate Muharram, Eid, and Christians celebrate Christmas. National festivals like the Republic Day on the 26th of January and Independence Day on 15th of August is celebrated by all the people in India. Certain festivals are more family oriented like Raksha Bandhan, Bhai Beej, Sharad Punam, etc. They are celebrated by wearing new clothes, decorating houses, eating and sharing sweets and other delicacies, and visiting get-together with families. Chapter 10 About Kitchen. How are you, friends? All are fine? Good. Today, let's start with an activity. Look at the picture. Color the spaces which have dots in them, and then tell me, what do you see? So let us color the spaces which have dots in them. We have colored them. Now, what do you see in the remaining spaces? Cooking utensils, right? But which utensils do you see? Mesh skimmer, frying pan, girdle, frying pan with handle, cooker, ladle, spatula, pot, cooking vessel, etc. We use all these utensils for cooking. But are there any other utensils used in your house for cooking? Which are they? Yes, we use some other utensils like spoon, tongs, vessel, rolling board, rolling pin, steel, we must not overcook food as it destroys some of the minerals and vitamins it contains. Some foods like fruits, leafy vegetables, cucumbers, tomatoes, radishes, carrots, onions, green peppers, green mangoes, cabbage and beetroots can be eaten without cooking. We eat them raw, while there are some foods that are eaten both raw and cooked. Now let us find out which things we eat raw and which ones we cook before eating. Which are the things we eat both cooked and raw? Fill in the table given below. Things that are eaten raw: fruits, onion, cucumber, tomatoes, cabbage, radishes, carrot, beetroot. Things that are eaten cooked: rice, hodgepodge, vegetables, lapsi, halwa, khichdi. Things that are eaten both raw and cooked: onion, tomatoes, cabbage, radishes, carrot, etc. Children, to provide nutrients to our body, we must eat proper food in appropriate amount. Activity. Friends, all of you eat chapati, right? But have you seen the chapati being made in the kitchen or anywhere else? Of course you have seen. Your mother makes chapati, roti every day. Do you know how this chapati is prepared? Come, let us see. There are so many things to be done for this. Taking out flour in a utensil, then add some oil, salt and water and kneading it into a dough. Making small balls of the dough, rolling out the balls and then cooking it on fire. Then mother puts ghee on the chapati and serves you. After all this process and effort, the chapati reaches your plate. Friends, now let us learn another recipe. Name of the recipe: puri. Do you know how puri is prepared? Come, let us see. First you have to take wheat flour in a vessel. Then add some oil, salt and water and make dough of puri. Then roll a puri with the help of a rolling pin. Then heat the oil in a frying pan and then fry the puri in it. After that, we enjoy soft puri. Thus, after putting in hard work, we get to eat puris. Different methods of cooking. Diet and health are related to the method of cooking. Raw food, roasted food or boiled food have the best quality. You have seen that food items are cooked in a variety of ways. Some are baked, some are fried, some are roasted, while some are steamed. Given below are different methods of cooking. Let us write the names of two things cooked by using each of these methods. We also have to add some more methods of cooking to the list and give their examples too. Method of cooking. Names of things: roasting, corn, papad; boiling, rice, hodgepodge; frying, puri, pakodi; baking, cake, bread; steaming, idli, dhokla. Food like roti, papad, etc. can be made by roasting. Rice, hodgepodge, etc. by boiling, and puri, bhajia, etc. by deep frying. What is used to cook food in your house? Draw a picture in the notebook and write its name. Friends, we use gas stove to cook food. So let us draw a picture of it. Very good. We have to draw it and also write its name. Now identify the pictures given below and write their names. Sunlight is the source of energy or heat for the solar cooker. So we will match the picture of the solar cooker to the sunlight. Solar cooker is a very good equipment for cooking, through which cooking can be done easily and without any cost. The fifth picture is of a primer stove. Kerosene oil is necessary for producing heat in it. So let's match it with kerosene oil. The last picture is of an electric stove. Electricity is required to produce heat. So we will match the picture of the electric stove with electricity. Read and make. Now I will teach you to make a recipe, which we can make without cooking. Let's start. Soak whole moong seeds overnight in water. In the morning, wrap the soaked moong in a wet cloth and cover it. Take it out after a day. Do you find any difference? This is called sprouts. Add sliced onions, tomatoes, salt and lemon juice to the moong and mix. Enjoy them. Sprouts are very useful for our health because we get maximum protein from them. So we have to eat them on regular basis. Which are the other things you can prepare without cooking? Write their names and the method of preparing them. One example is given below. Lemon water. Mix sugar in water. Add lemon juice. Strain it. Lemon water is ready. Take some water in the glass. Now mix sugar in water. Add half lemon juice in it. Add some salt in it and mix it well. Now lemon water is ready. Enjoy it. We have to drink lemon water in the summer season. It provides vitamin C to our body. Let's make another recipe. Buttermilk. Take churned curd in a bowl. Add this curd in the glass and add some water in it. Add some salt, cumin powder and coriander and mint leaves. Buttermilk is ready. Take some churned curd in a bowl. Add this curd with water in the glass.